Sack Town.
What up, everybody? Welcome back to LLC TV for another episode, another video. JT, J-Town 32 on the social sites. Please subscribe, like, share, all of that. Got back some numbers from what we've done over the last month, and we have been growing. The channel has been growing, so please continue to subscribe, share, comment, all that. I want to keep getting content out to you all. As you see, I was not able to cop anything online for Supreme, which was crazy, but it is what it is. I'm not really tripping on it. I wanted the SBs more so because the resale was hidden, so I can't say like I just wanted it just cause, but the resale was doing pretty good, so I did want those SBs. Anyway, today I'm coming to you not to really talk about any of the clothing, the shoes. I'm gonna talk some basketball just briefly. Just something that I always find funny. I always find it funny when people, like, if they discussing high school players or college players, now NBA, but if they discussing somebody and saying that they wouldn't have been as dominant, like if they play high school where they're from. Specifically, who I'm talking about right now is just funny because I'm talking about Zion. So, a lot of people see Zion Williamson, and because he doesn't shoot like the jumper, it's not the best looking form. It's flat. I get all of that, and because he dunks and layups pretty much everything, but that's, they look at it like, well, he doesn't have anything else to his game. He's actually, so if he played in my area or he went to high school around here, he wouldn't have done that. Let's get something straight. Zion Williamson went to Duke. I'm not going to say everybody that goes to Duke dominated college, because not all of them did. Some of them were just really good players, played great roles on very talented basketball teams. And I know that because quite a few of them went to school here in Atlanta. So I've watched them since they were freshmen and sophomores in high school. But let's get this straight. Zion Williamson was an All-American, first team All-American. What that means is anytime he stepped on the floor against whoever, he looked at like an All-American. This is majority. I'm not going to say anytime, but for the majority, his majority far outweighs the times where he had bad games. Now, his body, he is 6'5", 6'4", 270 pounds, but he is an athlete. I mean, like, can jump out the gym. And if it's dark in here, I apologize. I'm actually working. So I looked at this tweet and I just found it funny. It's like, well, would Zion have done this in high school in your area? Yes. It's a reason that he is a freak athlete. I'm not saying that other places don't have good talent. I'm not saying that other places don't have athletes like him. What I'm saying is they are rare. And if another place had somebody like that who was playing basketball, we would see them too. Especially in this day and age where social media is so prevalent. So people see Zion, and they said the same thing before he got to college. Zion, all he can do is dunk and shoot layups. If nobody can stop you, boss, then, I don't know what else you're supposed to do, to be quite honest. If nobody can stop you, you're supposed, the name of the game is to score more points than the other person. So if no one can stop you, then you should keep scoring more points. Zion Williamson is different. Now, I don't know about the NBA and all that, because you're right, the floor, they try to spread the floor, but the athletes in the NBA are so much bigger than the athletes in college basketball. What I do know is, in high school ball, he dominated. Cool, you say, oh, he played against little white kids. You're right. But in AAU ball, he still was killing. Like, he was killing, and I know because I watched him I watched him the summer before he blew up. Going into his junior year, I watched him as a sophomore playing for Game Elite, which is an Atlanta-based Adidas circuit team. He was a sophomore and was clearly the best player on the team. Clearly the best player on the team. Like, it wasn't even a question. He was clearly the best player on the team. And I'm talking about a team that included people who had won state championships here and won, championships elsewhere. People who were going to school at Louisville and other various Division I college, Xavier, other Division I colleges. He was clearly the best player then. And when I watched him at that point, I remember I walked up to him and I asked him what was his name, and he said, Zion Williamson, sir. Big as hell. And when you watch him, when you see him walking around, you're like, there's no way in the world he can, get off the way he does on the court, because he kind of walks with a hitch. He's a bigger guy. It's almost like a clumsy walk. And he got on that floor, and that boy was something different. So that's just the honest to God truth. That's what it is. He killed then. He went to high school. Of course, he was going to kill against the I think he plays like in one of the smaller classifications, maybe even a private school classification. Of course, he was going to kill there. And he killed the next summer. I mean, yeah, he has bad shooting games, but, well, I can't even say bad shooting games because he does shoot layups and dunks, but that's because can't nobody stop him. I mean, anytime somebody missing 3-4 shots a game and they taking 16, and you upset because they not just shooting more jumpers, stop him from making 12 shots, from 12 buckets in the game. So, if you don't think that Zion Williamson, who is now the #1 draft pick for the New Orleans Pelicans, would have dominated the high school circuit in your area, you are out of your damn mind. You are out of your damn mind. He is an All-American for a reason. People said he wouldn't do it in college. He went to college. I can't stand Duke, just being honest. But that was must-see TV. Anybody would say Duke was must-see TV this season. And it wasn't for no other reason other than we wanted to see what Zion was going to do. I had watched RJ. I had watched Trey. I've watched like Jordan Goldwire and Alex O'Connell. I've watched all these kids religiously. I've watched them since they were at least freshmen in high school. So to see Zion going, in his sophomore year, and if you look at my tweets, J-Town32, look at my tweets from maybe 2016. I said before Marvin Bagley classified up, I said he was the second best prospect outside of Marvin Bagley. And I meant that. I meant that. I still feel that way because he is that good. When I watched him as a sophomore, he shot the jumper a lot more. He was still explosive, did the defensive things and blocks and, blind side, all of that good stuff. But he shot the jumper more. He's an underrated passer. His handle is damn good for his size. And it's just funny because I've been hearing people say this forever. They say it's like, oh, he only doing that against white kids. And it's just funny to me. I mean, he has bad games. If he had bad games in high school, you know why? It's because they played better teams who knew to key in on him. 1-on-5 ain't gonna work. If you know basketball, a lot of people just don't know no damn basketball. That's what really be killing me, man. Is a lot of people don't know basketball. They didn't play basketball. They just seen somebody else play, or they think because they watch so much film, they understand it. And I'm not saying you don't have any understanding, but that doesn't tell the full story, man. So Zion Williamson would have killed in your high school area. That's the point of all of this. And if you say he couldn't kill all the high schools, he played Kentucky the first game of the season last year, and y'all seen what he did. Kentucky had freshmen all over the court, maybe a couple sophomores. They had freshmen all over the court, and you see what he did. Excuse me. And that's how I pretty much come back to it. Like, he played against freshmen. You seen what he did against freshmen who are all we know Kentucky pulling All-Americans and really those blue chippers. You already know. And he killed. It's a reason he killed. I'm having a little bit of trouble like anybody else projecting how it's going to go to the NBA. But we talking high school right now. He would have dominated high school in your area. Point blank, period. I just wanted to get that on my chest, just a little rant. Please let me know if y'all enjoy it. If there's anybody else that y'all want me to kind of discuss, especially the high school talent, maybe college freshmen now, or anybody that you want me to discuss that I can kind of go back. I have watched all of them, and I don't mean just like on the computer. I mean like I go to tournaments. So let me know. Thanks for watching this video. Limitless Lifestyle Crew. Follow the webpage. Follow us on Instagram. My battery's dying, and I'm out.